season is cause for celebration. Senior Day, a perfect way to celebrate and remember all of the accomplishments of this group of leaders. Welcome to Memorial Stadium, Lincoln, Nebraska, and home of the Cornhuskers. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Iowa Hawkeyes, taking on the third-ranked team in the land, the Nebraska Cornhuskers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. And the Hawkeyes will kick it off to get us underway. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. So the Nebraska Cornhuskers offense is on the field for the first time today. And the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive in games like this, guys, and it's crucial to get your emotions under control.
No doubt. In rivalry games, you've got to limit the mental errors and you've got to limit the penalties because those will kill you, Pollard.
And you got to come out under control. It means so much. We know that. The fans are all talking about it, but it's just football.
This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Scanning the field, it's Raiola. Fires to the right. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Blast his way ahead, but not much room. A pickup of 1 to the 24. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. Third down, and the Husker faithful getting loud, trying to make moving the chains impossible. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to the big tight end. Intercepted. They were back in their own end, and they stopped the drive. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. He'll start this drive firing. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. And that one's incomplete. Let's talk for just a minute about Nebraska. They got a boost from their high school recruiting ranks, setting the table for the future, getting a verbal commitment from a 4-star linebacker.
Yeah, it's huge for this defense, not only because of his physical traits. This guy can run, he can cover, he can blitz the passer, but he's also a tremendous leader. This guy could be the alpha on this defense for years to come.
That's caught. It's Johnson. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time and get to that first down marker. 2nd down coming up. Direct snap. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. Turning it on. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. The Cornhuskers have this offense rolling. Looking for a man. It's Raiola. Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. Timing and better execution, that is just what a quarterback and wide receiver need.
And it's timing, it's route running, right? You got to be precise. You got to know exactly what yard you're running to. The quarterback receiver on the same page. That's why you get the touchdown.
To the ground with the back. Got room at the 35. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15. One play in this drive and already out to the 41. It's first down. They'll keep it on the ground to the right. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
What a fantastic play there from the linebacker position. You think about guys like Trev Alberts, Levante David, some of the Nebraska greats playing the linebacker spot. Those guys were able to...
He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. The Hawkeyes will line up to punt it away. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. Catches it cleanly at the 20. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. Now they'll run the draw. He picks up maybe a couple before he stopped right at the 30-yard line. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Makes the grab. It's Barney. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. He's looking deep. And they won't make the connection going for the big play. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. To the air. It's Raiola. Trying to set up the screen. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on third and long from the 41. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. And the Huskers will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. First play of this drive comes from the 27. Off the play fake on first down. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. The offense looks as if they fell on the fumble, and they'll keep the ball. And the Hawkeyes with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Good, solid tackle.
Nice route there by the tight end, making it real easy for his quarterback to find an easy completion.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Lost one deep down the right side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Hawkeyes decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll try the run. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's second and 11. Wants to go up top. Got a man. It's Hunter. Still on his feet at the 45. Jogged out of bounds after a big gain. They'll mark it at the plus 42. That last play is the kind of thing the offense can really build some momentum on and trying to get behind the defense. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Draw play, quarterback keeps it. Jukes his way for more. He stopped at the 32, picks up 10 on the play and gets the first down. The Huskers have their offense in high gear. Back to throw, it's Raiola. Caught in the backfield, it's Johnson. There he goes! And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Cornhuskers have it with a 1st and 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll run it from the gun. They get him down, but he was driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard line. And the Huskers line it up with a 1st and goal. Looking to throw. He's going for the goal line. And he's on his way. He'll go all the way. Touchdown, Husker. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
The offense slips the running back out of the backfield. Nobody decides to cover him. My man makes the play. Shows off the hands first. Got to make the catch first. Does the rest. Walks in the end zone for the touchdown.
He'll do it himself. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. The play action fake. Got his man in the middle. Can't get him to the ground. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He leaves it with the back. Sweet cut there. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. And the Hawkeyes with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They think there's room to run to the right here. Makes the stop at the 49, give him 5 yards on the play and a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. On the move, it's Moulton. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line, a loss of 1. The Hawkeyes have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Grabbed behind the line, it's Moulton. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain. The black shirts looking to this crowd, and they are delivering energy on this big 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. They get to him as he throws. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. And the Hawkeyes will try to pin them back with the punt. Special teams coming through as they pin them back. They'll mark it dead at the 10. They'll snap it from the 10 for the first play of this drive. Snap it to the back. Pushes the pile for a couple of yards down at the 12. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. QB draw. Creates a little space. He gets it up to the 17 before being wrestled out of bounds. The Huskers come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Catch in the middle, it's Hunter. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. Offense goes on the attack on 1st and 10. The hand to the running back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. It's Raiola. Trying to make magic on the scramble. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the 2nd quarter. We've come to the end of the quarter, and Nebraska is on top. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. Looking down the middle. He's got an open man. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Got the first down and more. And that first defender was just waving at him after that sweet move. He picked up the first down. Gets it out quickly. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. The Cornhuskers have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Cornhuskers.
Now you always want to get the home crowd jacked up and get them excited. Get out to an early lead, and they have 20-0. Defense playing well. Offense playing well. They got a lot to cheer about here at home.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Running back searching for a hole. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. The Hawkeyes can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Takes this handoff and headed to the right. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Now looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 26. They'll try to get it through the air. He lofts one down the sideline. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. And the Hawkeyes will send out the punt unit. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. On his way back from the 20. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Got him downfield. At the 45 on his way. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Looking downfield, it's Raiola. Fires into the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. This defense didn't hang its head. They've stood tall after the big play. 3rd and goal coming. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down. And here comes the field goal unit. And this one sails through just inside that left upright. And now the lead is even bigger.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. The give to the tailback. Oh, he's got some space. He's brought down at the 29 after a 10-yard gain. They'll start this one from the 29 on first down. They'll ride the hot hand. They'll mark him down at the 40 after ripping off 10. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. They'll toss it to the left. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. Second down, they'll go to the air. That pass is incomplete.
Man, this is an unbelievable start for this defender in this game, guy. That's already his 2nd PD in this game. Playing with his eyes, he's breaking on the ball. You just can't start a game any better.
Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. The Hawkeyes will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 5th kick of the night. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. Had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution.
Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. Snags it on the right. Touchdown, Nebraska! Once he got a step, it was all over, right to the house.
Well,
This offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They are going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. On the ground, it's Moulton. He has the first and still on his feet. There he goes. At the 20. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Hawkeye!
Man, it's easy to call plays when I got guys like this who can take the ball and rip it 70-plus to the house. How about the speed? He showed you a little bit of wiggle. This dude's got it all. Nice touchdown run by the running back.
He'll bring it out. It's Hunter. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. Now the toss. And the fourth option there is to throw it in reverse, and that's what happened on that one. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. He's moving out of the pocket. Rolling right and going deep. It's incomplete, and I tell you, this sophomore quarterback's lucky to get that one back. And the Huskers need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on 3rd down. Got it in the middle, it's Hunter. Breaks into the open. He's inside the 40. The 20. Touchdown, Huskers! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. They say there's no more loyal fan base than the one at Nebraska. Well, this guy's becoming their hero with this performance.
And Nebraska fans have a special place in their heart for a quarterback that can run it, that can throw it, show you all the dimensions of their game because they've had so many great ones in the past. And this guy, he looks like the future.
First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. Just wanted to find a little space to run and ekes out some to get it up to the 21. And the Hawkeyes can really attack on this 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Pocket breaking down. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Leaves it with the running back. Just ran him over. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. The Hawkeyes line up to punt it away. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6 times tonight. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Fires to the wideout. He's right downfield. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line. Here comes the offense on 1st down. Dropping back, it's Raiola. Got a man, it's Barney. Looking for room at the 30. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the back. Able to make the stop after a gain of 2 to the 22. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. He's brought down just running hard in the red zone, and he'll be just a few inches short. The Huskers come to the line needing just inches for the first down. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. The Cornhuskers are facing 3rd and inches. Here we go. Looking to throw for it. Grab near the marker. It's Markway. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it at the 12. And the Huskers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. He makes a grab. He thought he might turn that into a score, but the defense able to wrestle him down short. They'll stop him at the 3. They'll run for it on 3rd and short. And they needed an inch, and they didn't get it. This defense gives up nothing, and you'll like it. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Pressure coming. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
And I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now, why they're trailing on the scoreboard, is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. And the Hawkeyes send out the punt unit. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Wants to throw. It's Raiola. Plucks it out of the air. He stopped at the 48, a pickup of 10 on the play. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. To the air on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Key. Gets it inside the 40, brought down at the 39, and they can't stop the clock. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Wants to go up top on 1st down. A shot toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. And here on 2nd down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. The field goal is no good. And they missed a field goal, so something has gone wrong today. The Huskers will line up to kick off and start the 2nd half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And they not only knocked him down behind the line, they also put him back under the century mark for the day. The Hawkeyes trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Just a short pass to the tight end. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. Snagged in the middle. It's Gill. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. And the Hawkeyes will punt this one away. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Takes the handoff. It's high. They get him stopped after a gain of 4 out to the 28. After the productive first down play at 2nd and 6. To throw, it's Raiola. Catch in the middle, it's Hunter. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. Fast completion, move the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. The Cornhuskers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Moving away from pressure. And that's going to fall to the ground, incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. And the Huskers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Caught near the sticks. It's Hunter. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. A 1st and 10 for this offense. Makes it past the marker. Turning it on. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run. The Huskers have it with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. They'll give it another shot on 2nd and goal from the 4. Still looking on the move. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. Looking for the goal line. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And the returner goes down. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Looking for a gap. It's Moulton. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Now the play fake. And the sack all the way back at the 5. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
You wonder about that play call on 3rd and long, maybe just trying to get themselves a little bit more real estate, but it didn't fool the defense. They create another negative play now deep in the opponent's territory. The defense has just been dominant on this drive.
Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. Here's the handoff. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. The Cornhuskers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. There he goes. Brings him down at the 27-yard line. It's a pickup of 15 and a first down for this offense. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They go to the draw. The draw draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He's stopped immediately. And the Huskers need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down. Wide open downfield. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5. The offense knocking on the door, 1st and goal. Back to throw, it's Raiola. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Now 3rd and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. Rush is on him. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. This kicker's leg is getting a workout. He's already made 3 field goals, and here he comes again. I wasn't sure that one was going to get there, but had just enough gas to make it over the crossbar. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the coverage team make the tackle. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Now they'll run it to the right here. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. The Hawkeyes with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Quarterback on the keeper. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard. You've got a 3rd and manageable, back up in your own end, but convert here and you get some momentum. Looking to throw. Just had to get rid of that one to save the yardage on 3rd down. And the Hawkeyes will call on their punt team. He's got it. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. Fires toward the end zone. Touchdown, Cornhuskers! They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them. And wait just a second, the official's going to take a second look at this one.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get him. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Short throw to the sideline is complete, and he's out of bounds. He'll be short of the 1st down. The Hawkeyes can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Gets it out to the 25-yard line, a gain of 3. So they're facing 3rd and short from the 25. He'll keep it on the sneak.
3rd and 1, everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. Found that space and picked up 6 out to the 33. And the Hawkeyes come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. That ball is caught past the marker, but he is out of bounds, and it'll be 4th down. The Hawkeyes will line up to punt it away.
When When you're a return specialist, you're trying to make huge plays. You only get a couple cracks at it a game. You want to make something happen. Unfortunately, he put on the turf. At least his team recovered. But I will say this, the conversation on the sideline, it won't be fun with the special teams coach.
Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Finds his big tight end. Gets it out just short of the 20, out of bounds at the 19-yard line, and a little more room to operate. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. The Huskers come to the line trying to find a way to convert on third and very short. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up fourth down. And here comes the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Iowa has the ball back on offense. They've punted the last 3 times they've had it, and now really needing to put a score on the board on this possession.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Oh, they're after him. Under heat, and he gets rid of it.
This is a top 25 defense, guys. One of the best units in the entire country. They're so good situationally, and they understand the importance of getting leads early, making the offense predictable, having to throw in these types of situations so they can adjust accordingly. And that's what they're doing right now. Their coverage is being dictated by the scoreboard. They're going to make it really, really hard on this quarterback here in the second half to throw any completions.
Is that crazy or genius? Oh, no guts, no glory, man. Here he comes. Cover guys getting down to do their job, and they'll stop him at the 15. We've reached the break. It's Nebraska holding the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Pushed his way ahead. Really good run to get it out to the 20, a pickup of 5. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass. Skips away from pressure. And he will wisely throw it to the kid playing the tuba.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
Caught in the backfield. It's Ives. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. The Cornhuskers will bring the punt team onto the field. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. So the first play of the drive starting here from the 45. Dropping back, it's Dotson. Sets up the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. And the Hawkeyes now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Makes the catch. It's Anderson. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Now facing a 3rd and long from the 50-yard line. Here's a heat. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Hawkeyes decide to punt it away. Wants to return it. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42. Throws for the tight end. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Grabbed over the middle. It's Bonner.
It's a nice job running the in route there by the receiver. And the best thing he did after he made his break, he didn't trail and fade away. He actually attacked the football. That's a good lesson for young receivers.
Oh, he's got some space. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. And the Huskers are moving quickly down the field. Throws to the back. Caught near the sticks. It's Ives. They finally get to him. But what a play there to pick up the first down. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. It's caught. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. The Huskers had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. See if they can get it done on second and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Nebraska! They've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes in a rivalry game, you get down and you fight back that much harder.
Man, you've seen crazy comebacks and crazy swings of momentum in rivalry games. You just need that first thing to break your way, Palmer.
And I think it really comes down to their key playmakers, David. They can come back, but these guys need to take ownership. Now's the time. In this type of game, they have got to step up and start making plays.
From the gun, running back on the move. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. To the air, it's Dotson. Under fire. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Working that wide receiver screen. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. And the Hawkeyes will try to pin them back with the punt. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Quickly out to the tight end. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. They went up top to pick up the last first down. Let's see what they have here. They'll try to pop the draw. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Tried to pound it on first down. Now back to the line. Going to sling it on second down. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Got his man downfield. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. The Cornhuskers will send out the punt unit. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. They'll get him corralled and down at about the 19-yard line. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. They go to the ground. Into the pile, maybe got 1. He stopped at the 21. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The receiver on the jet sweep. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking downfield, it's Dotson. Fires to the big fella. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. The Hawkeyes will punt it away on 4th down. Now on the return. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. The give, and tick, 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 tick. Breaks into the open. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Offense will try to get some momentum going on 1st and 10. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. They'll run it from the gun. Got enough for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Huskers will line it up on 1st and 10. They'll go with a direct snap. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. He'll do it himself on the draw. He never had a chance on the draw. Tackled almost as soon as he got the ball. The officials stopped the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. The Huskers are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. He'll pitch it. He's stopped right at the 29-yard line, and it'll be 4th down. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. And this will be a bit of a challenge, a 46-yard attempt from the right hash. And that is no good. Guys, after this dominating performance, I guess the head coach wanted to be able to yell at the special teams coordinator.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal, miss, make, rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. He's going to take off. And he couldn't find quite enough running room to reach the line to gain. And the Hawkeyes line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stops. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. Firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory.
Everybody on offense here should feel really good about their performance today too, David. They had a really good game plan coming into this one, and they went out and they executed at a very high level.
Yeah, lights out, and this game's over. I'm interested to see the philosophy now. Do we keep chucking the pill and keep trying to score points? Because it's the defense's responsibility to stop them, or do they just run this clock and say, all right, we did enough today. We kicked them in the face.
They took it right down to the wire. Final game of the season, but they are now bowl eligible, and they can cash in on those